Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. We're going strong in the Premiership. We've had a few scares lately. We after that win against Chelsea, we played against Bayern in the Champions League. I was hoping that we'd win this, but we fell 2 goals behind, and then we came back. Really didn't make any changes to my tactic because the players were just not playing properly. We came back to get a point. This Gomez is beginning to piss me off. Yeah, he had to play because Higgins is tired. Waterman, they're both tired. And then against Liverpool, this was a crazy match. Finished 4-3 in the end. I had to change tactics. I had to go from 3-4-1-2 to a 4-3-1-2. We went out to a 4-2 lead, and then Liverpool decided to scare the bejesus out of me with a 90th minute goal. And I thought this was not going to be one of those games as well. So far, the goal has been very simple. We've wanted to make sure that we maintain a good away record, right? So far, we've drawn 2 on the road, but Manchester United have been absolutely devastating on the road. They've only lost once, and they only lost to West Brom. We've been okay on the road. At home, we've got a straight winning streak at home, and we've done well. So far, we've not dropped any points at home, and we made it count. But now we are playing in the Champions League, and the Champions League is becoming very interesting. Look at this. Glasgow Rangers, second on the table. They're through to the next round. What a day for Glasgow Rangers. They've got Neil McFarlane as their manager, and they've been playing pretty well, I must say, in the Champions League. For them to come, they went through the qualifiers, right? Glasgow Rangers will always go through. I mean, I think they will always go through the qualifiers. And first game against Anderlecht, they had a 1-1 draw. Then they lost to Real Madrid 3-0. And then Dortmund, they beat, this is the big one, beating Dortmund home and away. This was enough for them. And then finally, a win over Anderlecht sealed their sealed their passage into the next round. So Glasgow Rangers have done really well by qualifying. Manchester United and Barcelona also through. Monaco finished ahead of Manchester City. City lost 2 games to Juventus and Monaco. And then we got Arsenal going through with Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid going through with Olympique Lyon, Porto going through with Olympique Marseille, Chelsea and Genk are through, which is quite, I mean, this was, after all, I honestly believe this was the weakest group. 5 wins out of 5 for Chelsea, not surprising. They're a strong team this season. Kingstonian, well, the draw against Bayern has made this last game pretty important because we're through. There's no way we're not going to make it through. Whether we finish first and second, I mean, ideally I want to finish top of the table. Then it's Rangers, Olympique Marseille, Olympique Lyon, Leverkusen and Genk. If I top the table, it's Real Madrid, Monaco, Porto, Atletico Madrid. Yeah, so these are the teams I might face, and any one of them can knock me out. Okay, so ideally what we want to do in this game away from home is to make sure that we don't lose. Unfortunately for us, injuries have come in to spoil the day for me. And I have a slight dilemma as to who can actually make the trip. So this is most likely going to be the starting 11. I might put Waterman in midfield, but it will piss off Coil to no end, so I'm not gonna do that. So we've got Galliard, McVeigh, Higgins to start. This useless player David Gomez, I've already had a heart-to-heart with him. He has not been playing very well. It's very disappointing. He's turned in some very poor performances. Chris Josh is at 87%. This guy is probably tired. He's unhappy with all the extra training. He's struggling to connect with David Gomez. I don't blame him. Macaulay Grant is doing well. He stepped into the first team in the absence of Josh Diamond. Unfortunately, he's still a long way from being Josh Diamond's successor. So he's got a lot of games to do well in. So what I'm going to do for this match instead is going to go away from home, still play overload structured, but I'm going to play wingbacks on defense this time. So we are still playing overload, but I am not going to attack them with the wingbacks bombing forward, because if I play wingbacks on attack, it's like it's gonna be nice because I'll have 4 players who can break defensive lines, not 2. I'll have 4, and that is gonna be a sight to behold. But we want to take this game easy, or rather, we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. So I want to see how we do first. Josh trying to play Higgins out. PSG don't have to win this game, but if they win this game, they will top the group. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Coil, what in the world? He receives a lecture from Pavel Kraulovec, the umpire or the referee. We don't call him umpire, do we? Hamak to Coil to Dominic Bush, finds McVeigh, he holds the ball up, brings others into play, and does well, but loses up Paredes. Oh no, Paredes made a mistake at the back. PSG have taken the lead. Oh man, this was not what I expected. Okay, we're going to the Samba. Damn it. Shit. This was so not what I expected to see, but damn it. This was a mistake by Paredes. He usually doesn't make mistakes like that. Waterman, out of Marsh to Coil, over the top Higgins. I wanted to win this game, but now it could be a different proposition. We've gone. Could this be the end of my dream to top the table? And it'll be interesting to see who we end up drawing in the next round. So Higgins is true. Can Higgins can't finish it. Clear-cut chance, number one. Is to Hamash, strikes it from there. Coil goes back to pick up the pieces, tries to drop it over the defensive line, but if they fail to score. So we've had one very, very good chance landing to Higgins. Now we just have to make sure that hopefully we get more chances. Why have I switched from the 3-4-1-2 to the 4-3-1-2? Well, they're both basically the same tactic, right? There's very little difference in the two. I mean, of course, one has 3 defenders and one has two central defenders. The difference between these two tactics is the fact that I have when I don't play the 3-4-1-2, the 3-4-1-2 will have 3 central defenders. When I switch to a 4-3-1-2, one of my central defenders moves into midfield. So I get 3 in midfield. So that's the difference between the two tactics. So it's essentially just a simple morph of the main system. And it's good for me, good for this team, because Waterman I can go from telling him to sit really deep, playing like a central defender, and or I can push him up into midfield and tell him to start, pulling the strings a bit more. The problem for us is Waterman isn't supposed to be playing like a playmaker. That was supposed to be the role of a mark. Mario is injured, so he can't be the orchestrator in midfield now. We'll just see, because he's just come off a goals nil. Disallowed. Okay, it's Mario might have to make an appearance. I was hoping to keep him relatively protected. He's been out for 4 weeks, but I need Mario. Alright, so we're gonna make a change very early. Coil is gonna have to come off. Yeah. Waterman will move into Coil's position. Zach will move here. Liam Coil will come off, and Mario will come on. This is a very risky play for me, because Mario could be injured again. He was out for 4 weeks with a groin injury, if I'm not mistaken. And groin injuries usually take longer than 4 weeks. Okay, so it's we're not doing very well. 1 goal down, 38% possession. Very poor performance from our team. I could easily change. Okay, wait. Mario and Hamak can play midfield. Waterman can go back, and then we can go back to the 3-4-1-2. I've got another idea now. I love this tactic now, because I can do this in a game and go like, oh no, we're gonna do something different now. Okay, wing back on attack. Wing back on attack. You on attack. So let's all go for this. Okay, there's no point. Let's enjoy, take the game. We got nothing else to lose, and everything to. I mean, we're second on the table. We're still gonna go through. There's no difference between 1-0 and 10-0. We'll still be second on the table. And so it's interesting. I want to see whether we can come back. I'll see how we do against a 4-3-3, playing the way a 4-3 that's attacking like this, and I just want to sling this into top gear mode with this tactic. So top gear is actually even higher. Top gear is gonna be overload fluid. Yep, this is the highest. Literally, very few will be the highest, but this is close to being the highest setting of danger, you know, for my tactics. Like, I've got danger, danger, danger. We have enemies in our half. Kingstonian is one really struggling against PSG. We've gone even more attacking instead of being defensive. So this is we're gonna now also push the defensive lines to normal. We're gonna go wide. Come on, boys. Take it to them. Let's see what you can do. Let's see whether you can actually play this at a very high intensity. Something tells me we're about to get roasted. We can't seem to win the okay, we can't seem to do something with the second ball. Winning the second ball isn't the issue. We've won the second ball, but we do jack shit with it. Oh, we're down to 2. PSG, I'm slumping in my chair. Very soon my head will disappear from the camera because I'll be so low, you can't see me anymore. This is such a bad performance. I'll be a dangling head. I better sit up now. I can see the goal and I slump in my chair like, oh, fuck. Damn it, I didn't want to lose to PSG. I wanted to top the group. Omar Goldberg, unfortunately for him, Arijane Muric is injured. Our first choice keeper is not available. So this youngster, 19 years old, comes into the pitch and he goes, what? This is a must-win match, sir. I don't know. I don't think we can do that. Yes, it's a must-win match. You got to go out there and keep them from scoring goals. But, man, I feel sorry for him. Mendes to Havertz to Van. Yes, we are trying our best, boys. We are trying. Higgins holds the ball up, finds Hamak to Galliard. The thing is, I've been able to come back from 3-0 down, but the trick has always been scoring that goal before the end of the first half. And also doing this. Team talk, halftime, throw the boot at them. If you have more than a boot, throw everything. If you can bring your mother into the equation and ask your mother to step into the dressing room and give the boys a real tongue lashing, then go ahead. Yes, all that can work. Man, this is embarrassing. This will be the first show of this season where I've lost. Man, come on, boys. We can't afford to lose. Not today. We are not going down without a fight. Dominic Bush to Mario. They've gone overlooked. McVeigh's inside the box. They are trying. But at least now we are in the box. Now we can still get a result from this match. Hamak to Bush. Bush to Higgins. It's Galliard. What a miss. That is the best clear-cut chance you'll see. I mean, he's like smack dab in the center and he sends it straight to the keeper. How many times have we seen that in real life? This is like a typical scenario in real life. You play, striker is put through, he's there, smack in the middle, and he sends it straight to the keeper. Oh, Galliard. Galliard is another player who was suspended, injured, and is back. He's ring rusty as well. Callum Higgins 6.5. Galliard is crying. You look at his tears coming from his eyes. He's in tears, man. He doesn't believe how he missed that chance. He's holding down his head in shame. I better take him off the pitch. 5.8. And give him a personal dressing down. Fucked up. Fontaine. Come on, Higgy. To Hamak. Hamak, you see Bush, yes. Bush with a beautiful ball to Mario Higgins. It's Bush. Bush decides the fans who have traveled to Paris deserve the match ball. The Hoyers to Hamak to Cardenis, and Higgins thinks that he can score from out there. Something's wrong with my team today. I think they all need to be given a hard lecture. Mbappe, this is PSG finally performing. Okay, PSG top of the table. This is gonna be interesting because it means that 3-0 down. Oh man. I don't want to see. Ouch. I got elbow is hurting. Higgins looks for Bush. Bush looks for somebody, but he can't find them because they doubled up on him. It's actually there's actually a storm. I think you can hear the sound in the background. There's a heavy storm that's just started in the middle of the night. The Hoyos to Hamak to Mario. Mario finds McVeigh, but he's offside. The idea was there, execution is a bit off. Mario has only just returned from a 4-week injury. So we can't expect him to have his gun sight zeroed yet. Or good defending. I mean, where were you when we needed you to defend just now? Okay, this is Mbappe with another. What? They make it 4. They have made it 4. PSG are all over Kingstonian. This is a destruction of epic proportions. Mario to Waterman to Hamak to Mario. Mario over the top. He looks for options. It's Hamak to Josh. Mario to Josh. He's not going to find him. Too many attack duties on the left flank, son. You're never going to find them. You need to do something a bit more constructive, like ask the manager to do something better with his tactic. McVeigh squares it. It's Higgins. He doesn't get a chance to shoot. They close him down. Waterman now. He squares, posts the ball off a Hamak, and he tries to cross the ball, but it's not happening. Mario to Hamak to Higgins. It's Bush. What can Bush do? Buys us a corner. 4-0. Some of you might be thinking, why am I not making any changes? There's no point. I mean, I'm already down 4-0. My first choice keeper is not available. My players are supposed to play to a game plan that has since evaporated. We've taken it, and I said earlier, there's not going to be any difference between us losing 1-0 and us losing 10-0. I'm going all out for this, and so far, we didn't really work. This is a good lesson for me to learn against PSG in case I face PSG again. So I will remember this hiding that I received from PSG. And yeah, so they are vulnerable, but they're not vulnerable through the middle. So that was the mistake I made with this tactic. And the next time we play them, we'll morph this tactic into a strikerless version, and then we will destroy every memory of defeat that they gave us. Higgins to Josh. He loses out, but he wins it back. Mario slides it. Who is onside. McVeigh scores is 4-1. 4-1. Thank you, Alan McVeigh. You have restored English pride. We will leave PSG knowing that we only conceded 4 but scored 1. What a piece of shit. You see, the team could have won this game. I believe that we could have done it, but we just performed poorly on the day. Vandoni, yeah, we should have beaten them easily. Lacroix, Mijatovic, Lacroix on to Mendes. Mendes loses the ball. Bush, again, the off-the-ball movement of our final third players is shockingly abysmal. 4-1. I hang me down in shame. I hang me head down in shame. I'm waiting for the inevitable backlash. Getting ready to say the right words to my team. You're fucked. Dominic Bush. 84 minutes. PSG are all... See, sometimes defeats like this do more for me than a win. Because it gives me an idea of how to play against a system like this in the future. So, I mean, in the perfect world, I'll write in my notebook here that for the next time I play against a team that's playing this tactic with attacking wingbacks that go down the flanks like so much like this, then I'll take the 3-4-1-2 that I have. First, I'll go wide, and then I will play with the option of using inverted inside forwards. Instead of having a 3-striker pattern like that, I'll have a wider striker pattern. so that my strikers put more pressure on their fullbacks so as they come up, because every time they come up they're gonna give up a goal because they're not playing with a halfback. They are playing with a DLP. Havertz, Higgins now with the ball. Because of that, they may give us a chance next time. So we've learned our lesson. I just hope I can remember this lesson. Mario to Bush. Disappointed in my team. Paredes. See, we have the capacity to win. I mean, we did it before. PSG, remember the shelling that we gave them? It was 5-3 last time they played us. So PSG have now come good. So the team that is was the most disappointing in our group was, without a shadow of a doubt, Bayern Munich. 53. Look at the boys. They are a spent force, and the keeper 5.8. Ari, this youngster is gone. Oh my god. I wish I hadn't screwed up. It's not his fault anyway. We just didn't have a keeper on the day. Now this is going to be a problem for us in the next coming games. Our winning run could be in trouble. So, Baldino, Mijatovic, Kai Havertz, to Mendes, to Van, whatever your name is, to Goldberg. Evran Karadeniz, Mijatovic. It's a sad day for us. It's a sad day. I'm actually gonna go. This is what I do sometimes when I finishing out again. I just go only commentary, and I don't want to see any more pain. Just get it over and done with, and we're done. You predicted a draw, and to be honest, yeah, this has been a very bad performance by our side. This is gonna be bad for us. 5-1 can have a major knock-on blow in our next match. This could be bad news for us. You suffered. What is your reaction? It was an appalling result. Would you guys? I don't want to comment. Get out of my face. I'm angry. Now we'll take a look at all the Champions League results very quickly to see how we have done. First time I've lost this season by a big scoreline. Okay, so yes, we finished second on the table, which means that we have to play the likes of Atletico Madrid, Porto, or Monaco. I was hoping for a showdown with potentially Glasgow Rangers. I'm hoping Glasgow Rangers go through. I mean, like, this is going to be quite a story if they're able to pull it off. I'm just waiting to see when the draw for the Champions League is going to be made. The first knockout round draw will be next week on the 21st. We shall, no, that's the under 19s. Champions League. So it's still a ways. So still quite far away then. Very disappointed. I don't know what to say. Well, I'm sorry that we didn't win again. Sometimes you don't win every single game. We have to learn from defeat. We have to take this defeat like a man and not want to smash my monitor. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. It wasn't a perfect story, a fairy tale ending. We did not win against PSG. So I am very, very upset. And I'm on the verge of smashing something. But, well, sometimes shit like this happens. If you have any questions, please look me on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. You make these kind of shows possible for us, the community. A word of warning, this tactic is available for upload. Now, you just saw how it does against some teams. So you got to be very careful when you use this tactic. You need to be able to adapt. If you can't adapt, then I suggest you think about other ways you can use the tactic. Because if your players aren't good enough, you're going to struggle. You guys take care. Have a good one. See you again soon. Bye-bye.